Hello, traders. So, I'm going to do a little video here on Mr. Anton Kreil and his Institute of Trading program. Um, since he did us the pleasure of annihilating retail brokers and trading educators, I thought I would return the favor and tell you the reality about him. I want to start off by saying I do not completely disagree with Anton. I do think that he brings up some extremely important points that must be addressed, and there is a lot of garbage out there in the trading world, that is for sure. And I also agree with him that retail brokers have a vested interest in getting you to overtrade as well too. So those are the good things I'm going to say about Anton. However, this is a trade review, and I'm going to now tell you the reality about Anton. And by the way, if you could see me right now, I've got a picture of me with my hands wide open, looking like I'm sailing an airplane like him in this picture. All right, so let's review, shall we, the Institute of Trading course, because I do know a lot about it, and I know exactly what they teach and what they do. And the reason I do is because I've had students of mine that have gone through the course come to me and say, oh my God, this stuff that he teaches is completely useless for me as a retail trader. So I've looked at the information and I've looked at the course and I've gone through it quite thoroughly. And what I want to start off by saying is if you are interested in becoming a risk-adverse portfolio manager, let me just get a new spreadsheet here. It's really important you understand that. A risk-adverse portfolio manager, I'm going to type that out. Then Anton Kreil's course is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Okay? Then the Institute's course is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you should go buy it. Right now, go buy it, if that's your job. Wait, hold on a second. There are probably only 300 jobs available in the entire world for a risk-adverse portfolio manager. That's right, maybe 300. So if you're really interested in getting one of those 300 jobs, I think you should buy Anton's course right now. Now, if you're interested in learning how to trade actual markets and make money from the stock market, well, Anton's course might not be exactly for you. So let me explain what a risk-adverse portfolio manager does. A risk-adverse portfolio manager looks at fundamental analysis, and what they do is they build a long and short portfolio that is specifically, inoculated is the right word. Inoculated, can't even spell that, inoculated against a crash or major correction. Okay? Now, there are very wealthy people out there that pay a lot of money to get 4% returns a year. Very wealthy people. And not be exposed to a correction. Okay? However, if you simply bought the spider, just to give you an example, okay, your returns this year would be about 13% so far. And that is with a 500 stock selection and diversification. Okay? So the 500 stock selection diversification. So what does Anton teach? Anton teaches you how to get lower returns than the broad index in a safer way. That's what he's all about. That's what he teaches you. Go buy his course right now if that's what you want to get. However, let's talk about some real traders, shall we? All right. That Anton seems to have forgotten actually exist. How about this guy? Billionaire. 40 billion to be exact. By the way, how much is Anton worth? He likes to slam people, so I'm slamming back. 40 billion. You know what he does? Directional trading. That's right. He comes up with enough analysis on whatever asset he's trading, and he trades it directionally. Now, I'm not to say George Soros probably doesn't have some hedging going on, but it's certainly not the majority of his business. How about this guy? Ever heard of him? What's he worth? 50 billion these days? Again, completely directional trading. Again, does he have some hedging going on? Yes, I'm sure he buys some puts occasionally to hedge against that. Okay. How about this guy? Ever heard of this guy? Paul Tudor Jones. Again, probably worth about 20 billion, I think. Again, directional trading. In other words, these great traders, you know of Paul Tudor Jones, Warren Buffett, and George Soros because of their trading. You know why you know about Anton Kreil? Because he made some videos on YouTube that have gone viral. That's it. He's a nobody, nothing. He did a TV series a while back where he trained traders in the city of London that flopped, was an absolute failure. So, you know what? I'm getting harsh on Anton right now because he seems to be harsh on everybody else. And I think he needs a little taste of his own medicine. The point being that if you learn how to trade, whether you're George Soros, Warren Buffett, Paul Tudor Jones, and they all use different techniques. Soros is mostly macroeconomics. Buffett is very company specific and a value trader. Paul Tudor Jones uses history, okay? And he understands the general market as it flows through history. And there's hundreds of other ways to trade, guys. Don't ever let anybody tell you there's literally 100 ways to make money from this business. At least 100 ways to make money from trading. There's options, right? There's legendary options traders, okay? There's floor traders. I was a floor trader for many years, and guess what? 95% of the people that were floor traders, we made money too. We didn't know anything about what Anton is talking about. All right? There's proprietary traders. And in Anton's course, he talks about the proprietary side of institutional banks. Yes, that is true. They do build portfolios. But again, it's a very, very small percentage, maybe 20% in an institutional bank. Okay, maybe 20% are proprietary traders in institutional banks. Okay, that's of their business. But there's also other stock prop and stock, futures, and commodity prop traders that are just groups of traders that have teamed up together to get deep discounts and that share strategies that out there that are making money all the time. Okay? My point being that Anton needs to shut the hell up because he just doesn't understand the retail trading world. He doesn't understand that there are ways to make a lot of money from trading other than being a risk-adverse portfolio manager. So, my review of Anton Kreil's course, and believe me, I've been through it. I have students that have taken it, and I've seen exactly what he's taught. I know exactly what he teaches. My review of Anton is that if you want to be a portfolio manager, go sign up for his course right now. If you want to be a trader, a legendary trader, learn how to read market direction. And there are ways to learn how to read market direction. Just because Anton Kreil does not know about them doesn't mean they don't exist. Now, I also do want to agree with him that 90% of educators out there are complete garbage and scams. However, there are very good educators. And you can't also blame the educators. Okay? I am an educator myself. Okay? I've been in this business for 37 years, probably longer than Anton Kreil's been alive. Probably longer than Anton Kreil's been alive. I've been in this business. And he's going to tell me that I haven't survived and lasted for 37 years because of some imaginary thing that he thinks is true. Okay? The truth of the matter is, yes, that most educators are out there are just basically giving you garbage, but they also charge you garbage prices. You know, what do you expect when you buy a course for $500? What do you think you're going to get? You think you're going to get a path to riches for thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars? It doesn't work like that, folks. Yes, there are scams in this business. Yes, there are a lot of people telling you wrong information, but use your brain. Use common sense. If you buy a book for $40, do you really think you're going to turn into a professional trader? If you take a course for $1,000, do you really think you're going to turn into a professional trader? Heck no. Okay? You're just not going to do it. You have to learn this craft. That's why one of the things that I sell, which is really important, and I'm going to plug myself here, my 16-hour course is actually 1 year long. It takes me 1 year to teach people how to trade. It's 16 hours of instruction, but it's 1 year of mentoring. And that's why it costs $7,500. Because it's a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of work for me to teach you what I've learned in 37 years. Okay, do I think brokers have a conflict of interest? Yes, I do. There are a lot of very sleazy brokers out there that have a conflict of interest.
Welcome to Steve.
That have a sorry, I got to get my web programmer to get this to stop playing every time you click on it. That have a conflict of interest that want you to overtrade. They want you trading like crazy. All right? Because yes, commission is a big cost in our business. All right. So I've said enough. I think you guys get the point. Anton Kreil and his Institute of Trading, I think, is a great company. I think they offer a good product. However, I do think that they are extremely hypocritical. He shouldn't be out there saying he's annihilating retail brokers and trading educators. Because he is an educator. And by the way, if you watch this video, go through the checklist and apply it to Anton. Has anybody actually seen any of Anton's income statements? I don't think so. So Anton, if you're listening to this, and I hope you are, I actually like you because I think you're trying to do good, but you're like Donald Trump. You're just a lot of air going in the wrong direction. You might have a good intentions for trying to help people in this industry, but you're not doing it the right way. And coming up with controversial videos like this saying he's annihilating all retail brokers and all trading educators and lumping them into one category, in the meantime trying to sell you his education course, which really isn't about trading. It is really all about becoming a risk-adverse portfolio management, is extremely hypocritical. So guess what, my friend? You had this coming to you. I hope my video goes viral, and bye for now.